The Geo here. And this is Hard West Ultimate Edition for the PS4. So I'll go be actually campaign because I don't know where the last place I was saved. Also, this skin is dead. Also got Method of Madness. I could do. What's this thing? What's up there?
The Old West was a hard place. The only thing in abundance was poverty and firearms. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family. You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food, but this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
Harsh world. They took mother away. Could father still save her? Yeah, that's been a while, so yeah. Harvest for everybody, she start. And this means your father must rescue your mother, who's been killed by evil man. You can only move within the range indicated, okay. Cover answered by shield icons. Always stay in cover. There's half cover, full cover. Full cover provides best protection, of course. Yet technically, all characters must mark red shield icons are enemies. This enemy is out of cover, so your shot will be very effective. Ooh. Most actions require action points. Each character starts combat with 2. Shooting typically uses all your remaining APs. When all your characters are out of APs, the enemy turn starts. So as you see, he's got cover. He missed. Each character has a certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck is depleted. So I think they're trying to tell me to go to here. And then... Got it. Reload off. And brother, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of fire. Some materials like cloth or foliage can be shot through. You ran out of luck on about it, you must take better cover. Where is better cover? You can use environment. Oh, it's the moment to move it here. Okay, so move it. And there we go fighting again. Damn. Red bar shows your hit points. When hits your luck is the less partially replenished. You have several abilities, with some abilities require luck. Bam. Got it. That is it for you're on your own now. Okay.
She was nowhere to be found. He saw the box. What was in it? The simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head. Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
While you're prospecting for luck, looks like you could get on organ control again. Okay.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon now.
So
your father decided to stay put and build a life right there. Many years passed, and you grew up. You became a man.
So the two of you took over the... So the two of you took over the ruined railroad company and tried your hand at farming. The soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 long years scratching out existence from the dirt. Now you were grown. You figured the two of you should travel for Oregon again. If it's what Mother would have wanted. Gold. Who would have thought they'd find it here? And just when you needed cash for your journey. Trying to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen show up. They always do. The masked man controlled all of the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license that lets you run 9 prospecting operations. So what's this? We could go to a neighbor's house. It looked like the nearby farmhouse was inhabited. You paid them a visit, and then he turned out to be kind people. You exchanged pleasantries and a customary promise to help one another. More important, you met Florence, their beautiful and kind-hearted daughter. And all you exchanged were a few glances, but you found yourself smitten. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbors tipped you off about a couple of promising spots. Okay.
From the day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about.
So we got
It wasn't just desire
prospectors
she
camp.
inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you, the way she made you feel.
So I think this is our place. Oh, what's that up there? Metal. I don't know if there's anything in metal. So I want to go to all of these. The shaft has been fairly explored in a hard rock depth, but not much apart from that. You rent a good place for gold, costing you. You collect a place for gold deposits by rinsing gravel and sand into that metal pond. Okay. You guys go deeper gold costing you 40 bucks. Okay. You collected the deeper gold, rinsing the rock shape. Okay, we got 110 right now. We could go for this. Use an unconventional bookshop. We're affected by expensive. You first need to obtain or rent proper tools. Okay. So why don't we try the other one? The 100. You collect the... Okay, so... leave. That didn't really get us too much on the last one, dude. Damn mine. That damn mine. The mine looks like its hard rock depths were still untouched. So probably gold. You mine a hard rock gold costing you 100 bucks. Okay, let's try it out. You collect the hard rock gold by smashing it with pickaxe. Okay, I got some. We could do this as well. Oh, I gotta remember all this is costing me. I forgot about that. We're nice. Okay. Or you want to make it on your own. You need for it. You just screw it. Went along with this for last time. Okay, I got 3 of them. I want to go to the collapsed mine. You heard about this place, a rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners, burying them alive. Their wives or children still to decorate the entrance with flowers. It looked like you could squeeze in, maybe get some of that the gold they found. It might not have been smart in it, but you got in. As you reached the first opening, you found a skeleton with his legs crushed under a border. You wonder if he bled out before he died at first. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. You decided to go even deeper. The next cavern was cramped and full of still air. You found a little gold, but still not much. I got some sturdy shit. You move onwards, wondering how far it was to the bottom. Wounded and weary, you eventually reach the end of the farthest tunnel, and there inside a massive stash of gold. Oh, affected by face me, like I face it. There must have poisoned you because as you went to pick it up, you hallucinated a tall man in a suit smiling and smoking. As you turned to leave, he said, "This will clear, that's mine, but you can borrow it a while." It was all too much. You headed back to the surface. As you inch your way back to the sunlight, you hear a low rumbling all around you. You hurry hands, trembling heavy drops of sweat rolling down your face. Yeah, just emerged, blink into the sun when the mine collapse behind you. Okay, so we're leaving. Now, let's see, he's got a 6-shooter. Open card screen. So I want to kind of give this to Warren, I think. Let's stay on more. Protects from crippling in. Oh, you're going to have the sturdy shoes. One or the other. So that father will have that. Don't. Okay, so open card screen. Being there's a 2 of a kind, I kind of want, no. Pair hand. This popped, oh, maybe American, Mexican town. The Mexican said he'd help you out if you split your gold money with him. If he left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and a promise to send a vaquero to help out. Okay, we now got a vaquero. We also got a repeater, which we'll give Paul. We got the Navy gun, which we might give him. Which, wait, what does he have? He has a rifle and a sawed-off Cobra. He don't need none, you know. What do we have? We have a 6-shooter. Damages 4. He damaged. Ain't too bad. Wait, what's... Damage 5, okay. Can we not have... Whatever, no, we got one of each. God may have been away on business, but Reverend Gervais had a reputation of being a miracle worker. For a price, he could heal the most serious ailments. Those with less cash could have a tip in the offering box. Could leave a tip in the offering box, granting them a place to in his purse for the day. I think I seek healing. You saw healing. Warren, that's gonna cost us $50. What kind of the healing was costed also good. So we really don't need. I ain't giving them 25 more. They'll bleach us. You came across this shady character in a peculiar clothing and by a bizarre market stand. He said that his trinkets will only reveal themselves to you when you disturb or browse his exceptional wares. We could get a repeater. He's got the repeater already. I don't know. Paul? I don't know what I want to take away from his XP. Or his. So we'll keep that in case we need it for later. Let's go to the crossroads. Some folks said that just before sunrise there was an electric feeling out on the packed earth of the crossroads. The kind that makes your hair stand on end and sends shivers down your spine. Some swore that they'd met a man there, well-dressed and well-spoken, offered him what tempting to do. He could make you a powerful in return for a price of you. I'm going to decline the man's offer. The man smiled, tipped his hat, then turned on his heel and left the crossroads. After a few steps he had disappeared, though the night was crisp and clear. Okay, so I could go to the orchard. The man's eyes had been sewn shut with crude twine. He sat perfectly still, his gun in his holster, his stash on the ground close to you. For minutes he didn't make the slightest move, then offered a single slow sniff. You could have grabbed his stuff and made a run for it, but then there was that gun. In an instant, he was spraying bullets at you. You were fast, but he was faster, hitting you at every turn. As a guy, you ran for your life until you were sure he was out of range. Okay. So I gotta look at stuff now. Paul is okay. I gotta go get more of that. So let's go back to the church and get more healing. That was stupid what I just did, really, but so I made 40 bucks. Hell yeah! There's something or it's like the metal or something too. I don't have to go to Homestead yet. That's my little mine license. You know, notice a young native woman with a basket, picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs. Initially started by your arrival, she then offered you healing herbs for sale. Yeah, I'll buy those. After the young woman left. Okay, so that's that. Oh, that's your inventory. And you, well, you got the relic. Let's go to Ugly Ditch. Everyone said there was place to go down in the ditch, but most of it was buried deep under hard rock. You mind the hard rock. You collected the hard rock gold deposit and finished the quartz stones with a pickaxe. Okay, that's... Okay, we'll wait for... You collected... okay, so I can... go here maybe? Prosperous was led by Oxnard Kane. I've been collecting gold. Oh, don't need that. It's been useful earlier. proprietor was eager to exchange goods with you. Shotgun would be nice to probably get. Okay. So he's got a rifle to sawed off Cobra. We'll let him keep that. You don't have a second gun for some reason. There. So it's time to go defend our homestead. The bandits were coming. It was an hour of reckoning. You took up defensive positions. Okay, so I know we got... He doesn't have anything. We have that. So we got more movement, which I think we need. And of course, Sheech. Chong. He's got 4 heat, so he's... I got 4 heat. We all got 4 heat. So we got a lot of heat. Movement is 15, 65 on aim, 10 on defense, and sight is 27. Our movement is 22, we got 60 aim, and defense is 10, sight is 27. And sheets is 14, 65, and 25, okay. Oh, whoa, what did I just do? You are well armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad men. Yeah, this is a little tricky. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta be very careful how you do this, obviously. If Sheets dies, it will cost you 200 bucks. Okay, so this is where we're at, or that's where they're downloaded. Okay. Okay. Oh, why would you do that? Ricochet. Go over here. 7. That guy's gonna be dangerous. Oh, nice. Thank you. Miss. Take it. He's probably got a good shot at one of us. Okay, Paul. Why don't you go over there, Paul? Got him. Though he survived an attack, Father was worried. He said you should build an underground escape tunnel in case of another attack, but he also wanted you to call the shots. It was a good idea. It's going to cost us $200. Father said he'd take care of the materials and construction. Meanwhile, the bands were attacking everywhere. You ran to make sure Florence was safe. Florence's parents still survived the raid. You found her among the dead. Weeping, she followed you home and never left. She never spoke of, but she brought fresh flowers to their house in their memory every week. While you were gone, your father had a visitor, a well-dressed gentleman with a peculiar accent. He seemed to appear out of nowhere. His magnificent cologne almost concealed his curious sulfur aroma. Could he be? No, that was madness. The gentleman was quite persuasive, convincing father to spend most of his cash on a lucky amulet. He was fed up with struggling, running scared from Venice, crime lords, and the weather. He wanted the prospering business to take off and fast. So father seemed low to discuss the matter. He downplayed the power of the trinket, insisted there probably wouldn't work. Still, things improved. Father swiftly found new digging sites, and extraction was sufficient. Soon he was able to buy a better mining license. So what we got, I'm going to do a quick save now. Guess I'm going to stop here. Bash the like button. Subscribe, leave a comments. As you see, we now have 21 permits. So next time we do this, we'll be doing that here. Still not a lot to do unless there's some more over here. So we got options. See you next time, guys. For more Hard West.